All right, hello basketball fans. Home opener. The Minnesota Valley Lutheran Chargers taking on the Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs. The Bulldogs coming in tonight 0-2 on the season. The Minnesota Valley Lutheran Chargers 0-1, a close loss the other night, 42-40. Should be a good matchup here. Bulldogs have participated in the St. Mary's Sleepy Eye tournament, and they lost both games, but two very good teams over there in Sleepy Eye. So hopefully tonight we get the win, get in the win column. Once again, Jace Emery here. Brand new season, brand new era of Bulldog basketball. 3 new coaches at the varsity level. At head coach, we got Lyncon Olson. At junior varsity coach, Jared Zimke. And at C-squad coach, Sam Gruss. Sam Gruss, a former star player for the Bulldogs. Lyncon Olson is the father of Emily Olson. And Jared Zimke is the father of McKenna Zimke, who might see some court time tonight, as well as an 8th grader. Very excited to be here. A lot of hype coming into this team. A lot of hype going into this season. Very, very young are the Bulldogs, but they got the youth on their side. Hopefully they can handle the pressure tonight, and we'll see how it turns out. Let's go to tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Minnesota Valley Lutheran Chargers, and they, of course, are coached by Roland Tim, and the starters are there on the screen for you. The senior, Haley Burkholz. Number 14, Sarah Dintz. Number 22, Emma Nelson. Number 30, Maddie Spurgeon. And number 32, Lauren Paulson. So senior, junior. It's almost the exact opposite for our Bulldogs. Going with the youth. Starting, there are only seniors starting is number 4, Brielle Koritz. Number 10, Haley Wheelock. She's a freshman. Number 14, Emma Johnson. She's a freshman. Mandy Gruss is a sophomore. It must be mislabeled in the thing as junior. She is a sophomore. And number 30, Emily Olson. She's also a freshman. Emily Olson played on the team last year as an 8th grader, as did Wheelock and Johnson. So we're about 5 minutes and 40 seconds away from tip-off here. A lot of excitement in the air. Talk to Mr. Lickey. Okay. So hopefully we're on the air. I'm being told maybe we're not, so hopefully I'm not just saying this in vain. Mr. Lickey's right over there, girls. You can talk to him right there. We're going to figure this out here. I think we should be good to go. We have a lot of sponsors to get through later as well. We'll be talking about all of them. A few new ones this year. Minnesota Valley Lutheran over in New Ulm. I went to college at Bethany Lutheran College, and a lot of the MVL kids go on to Bethany for college, so I know a little bit about that school. In fact, one time I went over there for a softball game. So it's a beautiful campus there over there in New Ulm. MVL, a great tradition in basketball. If you look at the history of Minnesota State High School League basketball, boys and girls, MVL, they're in the record books. They've won some state championships in the 50s, and they've always had some pretty good teams along the way. We'll see if that's the case tonight with this year's Chargers. All right. A lot of bodies here at the booth. We got 6th grader Olivia Ostreich. We got McKay Erdman, Alexis Dahlberg, and, of course, we got Marley Zimke as well. So they'll be handling the scoreboard, the time, and the camera. If I have to get on their case, I will. So we'll have a good time. And we dipped the camera leg in the ranch. Well, that's how the season's going to begin. All right, 3:50 to go until tip-off. It looks like it's going to work out okay. But I don't know if everyone knew that the season was starting already in November. I was expecting maybe a few more here tonight, but you know what? They might be out at the concessions. They do a great job at the JWP concessions. Not if, but when you come to a Bulldog basketball game this year, you got to check out the concessions. The best food, I'm telling you, I would put our concession stand against any concession stand in the state of Minnesota. Come on, check us out, boys and girls basketball. Now until hopefully the state tournament time. Wouldn't that be something? But certainly through February. So enjoy the Christmas season. Enjoy the winter months with us here. Janesville Waldorf Pemberton basketball. A lot of excitement once again. Whole new era. New coach. This is our 4th coach in I think 5 years for the Bulldogs. Kirsten Prunny, last year's coach, I think she took a position at Mankato East High School. And Lyncon Olson was on the staff last year as a C-squad coach. He is up to varsity. Jared Zimke comes in with a great deal of experience with the youth program. In fact, a lot of the players you'll see tonight went through Jared Zimke while they were in their youth. And Sam Gruss, one of the most decorated players in JWP Bulldog history. So a mix of experience, and should be a fun time for all of us here. Every game, win or lose. 2 minutes, 15 seconds away from tip-off. A lot of excitement. It is whiteout night. You will see some of the students there on the left-hand side of the screen in white. I'm looking for Kaylee Eaton. I don't see her. She's supposed to do the national anthem. I'm going to make sure she's here.
Starting at forward, the 5'8" senior, number 4, Haley Merkles. Starting at forward, the 5'9" senior, number 14, Sarah Dents. Starting at forward, the 5'9" sophomore, number 22, Emma Nelson. Starting at guard, the 5'7" senior, number 30, Maddie Spurgeon. And starting at guard, the 5'10" junior, number 32, Lauren Olson. The Chargers are coached by Roland Tim, Jerry Blackwell, and Nicole Lehman. And now, for your very own Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs. Starting at forward, the 5'11" senior, number 4, Brielle Gord. Starting at guard, the 5'6" freshman, number 10, Haley Wheeler. Starting at guard, the 5'5" freshman, number 14, Emma Johnson. Starting at guard, the 5'4" sophomore, number 24, Manny Bruce. And starting at guard, the 5'3" freshman, number 30, Emily Olson. The Bulldogs are coached by Lyncon Olson, Jared Zimke, and Sam Bruce.
Here we go. Game time, game time. All right, so now we submit that. And then right at the tip-off, you're going to hit that, and I'll be helping out as well. You saw the score thing. All right, we're ready to go. The microphone's off there. All right. Boy, I need a drink of water after that. That was intense. Got a little music going on. All right, what excitement, what excitement. Keys to the game, obviously, for the Minnesota Valley Lutheran Chargers. Got to use that experience. A lot of seniors, a lot of juniors in the lineup. They will have the experience edge on the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have that youth and exuberance. We'll see which wins here. And we're off and underway here. Chargers control the tip-off. Burkholz with the ball. Tight defense right away by the Bulldogs. Oh, down low, as I say that. Left 14 wide open, and Dents capitalized. 2 points for the Chargers. And it's an early lead for MVL. Over to Johnson. Johnson fakes over to, and it's a kickball. Johnson will inbound in front of the Charger bench. Gets it into Olson. Olson, a freshman. Olson and Cords, the only two returning starters from last year. Three-pointers up. It's off. Fight for the ball underneath. Johnson comes away with it. Emily Olson inside, driving in, can't finish. Big rebound by Cords. Heading the other way are the Chargers. And the Gypsy Doodle layup is off, but she is fouled. Spurgeon heading the line for 2. So if there's a foul, you can do that. Whoopsies. And then hit submit. Oh, yeah, and always hit submit after you put the score in. There you go. And we stop the clock. Free throw is off the front iron. Next one's live. All right, free throws up, and it is in for Spurgeon. 3-0 our score early in the first half. Olson over to Johnson. Oh, I thought maybe a reach in there, not the call. Olson draws some contact. It's going to be on the floor, no shooting foul. And yeah, you can only do that. You only do that on shooting fouls. Otherwise, it'll be back and forth too much. Foul was on Dintz, her first. Boy, a little quiet in the gym room. Maybe the calm before the storm. We'll see. Ooh, nothing there. Cords blocked. 14. Dintz listed at 5'9". She looks a little taller than that. Cords is listed at 5'11", and it looks like Dintz is right up with her. And a second team foul by the Bulldogs. That one was on Brielle Cords, her first, team second. Spurgeon to inbound for the Chargers. A 2-point loss the other day. Oh, it's a two-pointer. 2 points. So 5-0 our score early on. Oh, and deflection heading the other way is Burkholz. She's going to slow it down. Tight defense by Olson. It's off. Burkholz down low. Couldn't handle it. Johnson comes away with it. Olson heading the other way for the Bulldogs. Haley Wheelock getting the start tonight as a freshman. And there's going to be a reach foul. Wheelock getting the start tonight. Unfortunately, before the season started, Amanda Sack unfortunately separated her shoulder again and is likely to be out for the entire season. I know that was a heartbreaker. Amanda, what a great kid. I coached her for 2 years. She loves basketball, and it's very sad to see this, but she'll be ready for next year. She's got 2 years of eligibility left. She'd probably be out there right now. Over to Dintz. Over to Spurgeon. Spurgeon fakes. Oh, I thought Cords had the trap going, but let up a little bit, and Dintz puts it in for 2. 7-0 early on. And it's stolen away by the Chargers. Up and in. And Burkholz. And a timeout is going to be called by Coach Lyncon Olson. He's going to talk this one over here. 9-0 our score in favor of MVL. Let's stop. Oh, stop the clock, girls. Stop the clock. Yep. There we go. And perfect job, McKay, on that. Just so you know, our schedule upcoming, we obviously have MVL here tonight. On the 4th, New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva coming into town to take on our Bulldogs at home. Then we're going to go cross town, almost cross town it seems, on the 7th at Waseca. Then we'll kind of fight up in weight class, so to speak. Then we have a couple home games coming up that way. So there are 6 games before the 15th of December for the Bulldogs. So many games upcoming in the next few weeks. And Johnson inbounding to Olson. Bulldogs looking to crack the ice here and get on the board. That's going to be a foul on Burkholz. She doesn't like it. She's going to have to live with it, though. Yep, and then out of the timeout. Perfect. So you hit none and then hit submit. Perfect, perfect. 14:59 to go first half. Olson, inside drive. Yep, gets the contact. She'll be heading to the line for 2. Checking in for the Chargers will be Hannah Marzinski. Marzinski, a 5'7" junior. Free throw rattles in for Emily Olson, and that is the first point of the home season for the Bulldogs. They played Sleepy Eye for their opener, lost 37-80. And they played Sleepy Eye St. Mary's and lost 45-69. So this is the third game of the season, but this is the first one at home. It was Lake Crystal who MVL defeated 42-40. So in the conference, MVL is not in our conference. This is a non-conference game. And that's going to be the fourth team foul for the Chargers. Foul was on Nelson, her second. Excuse me, the foul was on Marzinski, her first. She just came off the bench for Nelson. And it's Wheelock at the line. Slices off the front iron. Second free throw upcoming. And it is up and in. 3-9 our score. No, and yep, I think that's going to be a little too much contact underneath on Burkholz. Foul was on 14. That, I believe, is Johnson. And that is Johnson's second. Burkholz inbounding it. Shot is up. It's off. Heading to the Bulldogs. It was off of Marzinski. Gertz coming off the bench here. And she'll check in, and she's going in right away, heading in for Johnson. Johnson in with two fouls. Coming in for the MVL Chargers, we have Lauren Paulson. She's a 5'10" junior. And we also have number 24, Abby Nelson, coming back in for the Chargers. Gertz listed at 5'6". She's also a freshman, of course. A lot of youth. 11 girls on the active roster. One, two, three, four, 5 freshmen and an 8th grader. So that's more than half the team is either freshmen or 8th graders. Good hustle play that time by the Bulldogs. Ooh, I thought she almost stepped over the line there. She didn't. Bonnet with the ball. She just checked in off the bench. Thought about the three, passes it up. Open look, rims in and out. That's going to be Bulldog basketball. Gertz will inbound to Olson. 13:52 left in the first half. Oh, we can get that off too. I'm going to get that home opener thing off the screen for you. Oopsies. There we go. That should give you a little more viewing. And it's off, a little hard off the glass, and it's going to stay with the Chargers. Blocked. I think that was either Gertz or Kortz. Happened so quickly, I did not see it. A lot of excitement here. Home opener. Bulldogs hopefully getting the butterflies out of their system. Bonnet, the long two. It's off. Wheelock the rebound. No contact, I guess. Bonnet dribbling out of the trap here, over to Marzinski. Bonnet. Oh, good defense there by the Bulldogs. They anticipated that pass. Olson heading the other way. Over to Gruss. Gruss is the younger sister of Sam Gruss, who is the C-Squad coach this year. Three-pointer is up. It's in. Cuts the deficit to 3. Timeout Chargers. And the Bulldogs are on a 6-0 run. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank some of our local sponsors. We will start with DuPont Pioneer. Please contact Lane Janicki or Scott Roth, 507-838-5554. Don't forget about Oliver Farm Drainage. Contact John Oliver, Tilling, Septic Systems, Backhoe, and Dirt Work. Don't forget about Trucking, 507-234-6769. It's not in season right now, but when it is, you know where to go. It's the Dairy Queen of Janesville. They're right on the corner of First Street. Been there many years. Locally owned. So when the spring hits, when the sun's out, you know where to go. The Dairy Queen of Janesville. And we're coming out of this timeout right now. 12:40 left to go. First half action. The Bulldogs on a 6-0 run here after starting the game 0-9. They're hoping to get a stop here and maybe tie it up right on this next possession. King has entered the contest. She's a 6-foot junior. She is the tallest girl on this Bulldogs team. And they're going to call a jump ball. Yep. Coach Olson was a little nervous that it was going to be called a foul. It was not. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Alexia King is the only junior out for basketball right now for the girls. Oh, stolen away by Burkholz. That's a three-pointer. It's up. It's in. And Spurgeon calls the three-pointer on the other end. And it looks like Megan Walls will be entering for the Bulldogs. Next dead ball. Kicks it over to Wheelock. Stolen away. Oh, good pass there. Can they use the... Nope, they cannot use the numbers in time. They'll have to set it up. That's going to be a two-pointer for Burkholz. She put that right foot on the line at the last moment. 14-6 our score. Tipped away. Bulldog basketball. Walls and Cords coming in. So the Bulldogs are going to go with the height right now with King, Cords, and Walls. 6 foot, 5'11", 5'9". Tried to force feed at that time to King. And that'll be Charger basketball. Coming in for the Chargers, number 22, Emma Nelson. She's coming in for Marzinski. Burkholz lost control of it there. Walls lost her footing, and it's off. And King couldn't secure it, and nobody was down there for the defense, and it's an easy put in there by Paulson. And we're up to a 10-point lead here. The Bulldogs hoping to get the momentum going like they just had a few moments ago. Johnson will be coming back in. Thrown away by the Bulldogs. Johnson coming in for Gruss. It's in. Nothing but the bottom of the cup. Hey, Marley, zoom out just a bit. There you go. Good step through there by Cords. Johnson for three, off the front iron. And Burkholz, oh, the bump. It's going to be on Johnson. That'll be Johnson's third. And Mandy will head back in for Emma Johnson. Free throw is up and in. Gruss re-enters, as well as Abby Nelson for the Chargers. There's Abby Nelson, number 24, and Emma Nelson, number 22. Possibly twins. They're both the same grade. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. And Bonnet re-enters for the Chargers. $10:21 to go, first half. 21-6 Chargers. Ooh, bad pass there by Gruss. 2-on-1, Bonnet. It's going to be off of Cords, I believe. Yep, It's going to stick with the Chargers. Stolen away by Cords. Trap. Oh, they got the trap on her. On the arm, and Burkholz got to do a little better job of controlling her emotions. That's the second time now where she's openly disagreed with the ref's call. You know, you're going to disagree with the ref's call sometimes. You just got to keep that to yourself. And Marzinski's going to go in for Burkholz. She's going to regain her composure on the bench. And we got Olson with Burkholz out. Burkholz has been their star so far. Oh, that's, yep. Double dribble. Tyler Kroll, number 32, she's a senior. She's coming in as well as Haley Wheelock. It's great to see, you know, Tyler Kroll always has a good attitude about things. I'm telling you, I taught her when she was a fifth grader. She is fun. What a good kid. A great kid. And she's a very accomplished softball player. Also volleyball. She plays volleyball and basketball. And my first team I ever coached, Tyler Kroll, she was a very good player on that team. She was the scorer of the members of that team. I started with 15. Two of them are left, Brielle and Tyler. They're on the floor together right now. Nice shot there by Marzinski, the long two. 23-6 our score. Pass to Wheelock. And you know what? There's going to, oh boy, they're bringing the house. And it's going to be on Wheelock, yep. You know, with the amount of youth out there, this is going to happen from time to time. Especially playing a senior-laden squad, all upperclassmen basically on the floor for the Chargers at all times. When I'm telling you, when you're 2-3 years older than a girl, you know, a lot of these Bulldog girls have the potential to certainly be great. Some are already great. They'll go beyond great. But when you're playing girls 2-3 years older, it can be very, very challenging. And when you get down, sometimes you force things. And that appears to be what the Bulldogs are doing a little bit right now. Coach Olson using a deep bench so far. So far, 9 of the 11 girls on the team have made an appearance. 24-6 our score. Free throw up, and it rattles in. And it is the Chargers on a 16-0 run right now. Gru's trying to stop the run. It's off. And jump ball. I think that's going to be Bulldogs this time. It is. Chargers on a 16-0 run. And get out of that corner. That's the danger zone. Over to Wheelock. Wheelock thought there'd be somebody over there. There wasn't. Cord, oh, I thought she got fouled a little bit. Cord stops the run. And hopefully the Bulldogs can build on that with a nice defensive stop right here. The Chargers doing a great job passing the ball. Oh, yep. Stepped over. Stepped over. Gruce to Olson. Gruce, I don't know if she was ready for it or not. Kroll, I thought maybe a little bit of a... And it's in for Gruce. That's her shot. It looks like Tyler Kroll maybe kind of blocking like an offensive lineman there. It looked to be a moving screen, but it got away with it. We'll take it. 25-10 our score. 8:02 left in this first half. Gruce the board. Oh, and she got travel before the shot. She tried to kind of put the shot before the action there and stumbled her feet a little bit. Looks like Lyncon, number 40, she's gonna make an appearance. And here comes Lyncon, number 40. She's a sophomore. Lyncon heading in for Kroll. Lyncon and Kroll and King providing the muscle on the team. Maddie Lyncon, a very good kid as well. You know what? They all are. I've had them all in class, or I've had them all on my basketball teams over the years, and they're all great kids. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in this position. They truly are great kids. Shot is up. Seem to be chasing it a little too much, and I think that's going to be a hook there. No, it's going to go. It's going to go against the Chargers. So I thought it was going to go on Cords, but it actually was the other way around. It went on the Chargers. Burkholz coming back in for Minnesota Valley Lutheran. And we have some dissension at the booth. Everyone's okay? Everyone's good? Okay. I thought we had a crisis for a second. All right. Traveled, yep, she shuffled her feet just a little bit there. When you drag that back foot, those refs are looking for that, and looks like Gertz is going to come back in, and a deep, deep bench. So far, the only player on the team not to make an appearance is the 8th grader, McKenna Zimke. McKenna's younger sister, Marley, is running the camera tonight. We got McKay Erdman and Olivia Ostrake. They'll be a few years away probably for them before they're on the court. Who's going to hustle for it? Oh! Tipped out by Gruis. Seems like the Bulldogs are going to just chasing the ball a little too much. And when everyone's chasing, they're MVL, they're moving the ball around nicely with their passes. Bonnet thought about it. She'll take it, though. And the three-pointer's off. Burkholz, the hustle rebound. Inside drive. It's a kick ball, not called. Left her open, and it's in. A little too much chasing around. Coach Olson's going to have to make the adjustment at halftime. Oh, nice pass. And Cords finishes. Great pass. Great put in there by Brielle Cords, a senior. Oh, yep. Oh, couldn't finish. Brielle was caught out of position, but luckily, number 14, Sarah Dintz, could not capitalize on that. Gertz the long two. Oh, it hits the side of the backboard. And heading the other way are the Chargers. And that's going to be a turnover. Oh, heads up down there, young Olson. And it's going to be Bulldog basketball. It's a good way to wake you up. End up with a ball in your lap. Hopefully John and Annette and Lakeville are watching. Hopefully they knew to tune in. Hopefully everything's streaming well online. Say a hello to them. Tomorrow night, the 7th and 8th grade girls are home against Alden Conger. Be our season opener. I'm coaching the 7th grade this year. We're excited for that. We just had our 5th practice tonight, so we'll get see somebody new now coming in tomorrow. King out to Gertz. Gertz, good. Oh, I thought she walked. She didn't. Kroll caught in a jam. Wheelock misses. A little tentative on the board, but I think that's going to be Bulldog basketball. It is. I'd like to see a nice setup pass to King and have King put it in. Use that 6-foot advantage. It's off. Tipped. It's going to be a long, long, long rebound right in front of the Bulldog bench. Nice pass by the Chargers down low. And Pearson puts it in for 2. Back to Gruis. To Kroll, down to King. Couldn't finish. Couldn't finish. That's a 3. Oh, that's going to be a 2 for Burkholz. Come on, get that board, girls. There you go. King using the muscle. Nice pass to Kroll, and she's fouled on the way up. Great pass there. Seventh team foul for the Chargers. Kroll at the line. It's up and in. Walls and Olson coming in for the Bulldogs. And Nelson and Marzinski coming in for the Chargers. Kroll's second. Oh, big rebound by King. Kroll follows it up. I thought she's fouled again, and she'll take it. Fouled and headed to the line for the three-point play. Great rebound by King. Couldn't put it in. Great awareness by Tyler Kroll. Going to the line for the three-point play. So she's back at the line again. That was the third foul on Emma Nelson. And Kroll completes the three-point play. And she'll get a breather on the bench. Good work there by Kroll. Oh, and it's in. Left her open. And Olson across center court. 15-point deficit. The Bulldogs temporarily had it down to 13. 3. Oh, it's going to be. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. I thought that might have got grazed cords. It didn't. Olson will inbound underneath. Three-pointer, and that's her second three-pointer for Olson. Down to a 12-point game. Lyncon and Gertz on the bench providing the excitement. At the other end, the three-pointer is off. Long rebound. Nope. Long rebound for the Chargers, that is. 2 is up, and it rattles in. And that was right when the Bulldogs get a bucket or 2 in a row, there's always that silencer, and that was the silencer shot. If you get rid of that 16-0 run earlier, I mean, that could be the difference in this whole game. Good move by Cords, excuse me. I thought she might have been fouled a bit. Not the case. Shot is off, possibly blocked a bit. Burkholz puts it up and in. Beautiful left-handed layup there by Burkholz. And the Chargers only scored 40 points against Lake Crystal. They might get 40 right here in the first half. Head back, Bulldogs, head back. Boy, they're missing that girl on the outside. That's going to be a body foul. 1-1. 2 minutes, 22 seconds till halftime. At halftime, the girls at the booth will be getting a treat from the concession stands. We will arrange that. Well, we'll have to see about that. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I was working the concessions earlier. There's a lot of moose tracks. Oh, another three-pointer for Olson. Oh, it's off. Oh, I thought she was going to have her third of the half. Yeah, with the zone that the Bulldogs are in, it's just a lot of open looks. A lot of open looks. And it's 19-38. I thought that'd be a body foul. It was not. And Pearson finishes at the other end. Free throw is off. Rebound Chargers. Off. The Chargers heading to the Bulldogs. A little less than a minute and a half left in this first half. Olson, penetration dribble, it's off. Rebound Chargers, and those Chargers, they're charging right ahead. Almost got the save there. Bulldog basketball on the throwaway. 1:16 first half. Bruce inbounds to Olson. To Walls. Ooh, the turnover. I was looking at the box score from one of the Sleepy Eye games, and the turnovers were kind of trouble for the Bulldogs. They had 44 of them in one game. And that's going to be a travel. Thought about the move first. Bruce inbounds to Olson in front of the Bulldogs bench. 51 seconds to go in this half. Back to Olson. Olson, throws it out of bounds. That ball might end up in the basement there. Let's see where that ended up. Oh, no, it's close. It's close. Three. It's off. That's going to be up. A foul, loose ball foul. 1-and-1 bonus for the Bulldogs. Or we might be in the double bonus. Yes, I think we are double bonus now. Free throws off. Cords at the line. 32 seconds left to go in this half. 40-19 our score. And what's the call? Lane violation. Heading to the Chargers. Chargers using their experience advantage in this half. Oh, it was there. It was there to Olson. Oh, another turnover. Tipped, and it's going to be Charger ball. 7 seconds to go here. We'll get that foul off the screen for you so you can see the clock. And let's see what the Chargers can do. Hopefully the Bulldogs can get a stop here. It'll count. 3, 2, half is not over. And that will conclude our half. Our halftime score, the Bulldogs 19, the Minnesota Valley Lutheran Chargers 40. And we're going to take a quick time out here, and we will be back. We'll be back in a few moments. We're going to get the advertisement going. All right, and we're back here. 5:30 to go in this halftime. Bulldogs hopefully looking to cut away at that deficit and make a game of this. From my opinion here at the booth, boy, the passing of MVL, it seemed like we were just chasing the ball a lot, and that's what kind of led to some issues. So 4:48 to go, and let's see here. We'll get to a lot more of our sponsors as the game carries on, but we'll get a few right now. I'm looking here. I thought there were some new ones. I even said there was some new ones. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes some... No, I know. I got stuff for you. Yeah, everyone, share with your buddies. You share. It's a communal thing. It's a communal. There you go. You don't have to. You can have some Sour Patch. Easy does it there.
They should play Sweet Caroline.
Well, thank you for the help. Let's see, the girls at the booth got a Charleston Chew. They got some Airhead Extremes, some Sour Patch Kids floating around. But anywho, let's see. I'm looking for these sponsors. Boy, let's see here. You know, I don't think we do have any new ones this year. Let's see here. One of them that is been talked about a lot, Ginger P Designs. You know, they got that brand new building. I guess it's not new anymore. I said it was brand new last year, so it's not new anymore. But modern fresh paper goods, the Christmas season coming around. You know, you want to shop small businesses. They help the local community. Ginger P Designs, you know what? Gina Pearson, she's a graduate of JWP. You got a wedding coming up, if you have maybe some Christmas cards to send out, graduation parties coming up this summer, Ginger P Designs, high quality work, and they're willing to help you out with advice. And I'm telling you something, I've seen people use them for weddings, for birth announcements. They do a wonderful, wonderful job, and it's all local. So once again, Ginger P Designs, modern fresh paper goods, gingerpdesigns.com. And let's zoom in on the crowd here. Let's see who we got in the crowd tonight here. All right, let's go into the student section. Let's see what's going on over there. Yeah, go into the student section. Zoom in there. I want to be able to count the facial hairs underneath their bottom lip. Let's see, we got Gable in the front row, Kobe Weimert, yeah, Justin. There's Justin, number 44. Mara, I see Mara Richardson. Oh yeah, they're having a good time. They're having a good time. Very fun. And it's 1:30. And here come the Bulldogs. Let's get the Bulldogs coming out of the locker room here. There they come. There's Tyler Kroll. We all see her. There you go. All right. Another one of our sponsors, Witz Electric, residential commercial farm, new construction and remodeling. Please contact Roger Witz of Pemberton, 507-234-6694. They've been fine since 1949. Wisty's Concrete and Edging, Wistys.com. Please contact Tanner Bartnick, 507-420-0997. All right, and with that, we're going to get ready for second half action here. We're gonna do this here. And let's get a fresh 18 on the clock. And wonderful. All right, fresh 18, and it's number 4 who is of course Brookholz. She'll be inbounding, and the second half is underway. There we go, and then that's a stop. Let's see if the Bulldogs can capitalize now. Johnson, shots blocked. Good save. Oh, here come the Chargers. Oh, that's how the game started. They left her wide open underneath. And McKenna's taking the warm-up off. McKenna Zimke going to be heading in here. McKenna, number 20. She's an 8th grader. Listed as a 5'7" 8th grader, so a little height to her as well. And is she going to check in? Is she checking in? Nope, the referee's calling her in, and here she comes. She's going in for Emily, and the crowd goes wild as McKenna Zimke makes an appearance here. And I'll have to ask Marley. Marley, is this McKenna's first appearance at varsity? Yes. It is. You go from playing 7th grade basketball one year to getting a little varsity time the next. Rebounds long. Oh! And let's see if Zimke can provide a spark here for the Bulldogs. You know, I mean, oh no! And the telegraph pass was caught by Paulson. And Olson's going to re-enter for Wheelock. And Zimke has a large cheering section here. And that's going to be a body foul on Olson. How exciting for Zimke, an 8th grader getting varsity minutes. Walls coming in for Johnson. Zimke, a very accomplished athlete. She's also in track and cross country, I believe. Or no, she's in volleyball, excuse me, not cross country. She is in track, though, I'm pretty sure. That is confirmed by her sister. I'm not quite sure what Marley just said. Olson across center court, over to, tried to give it to Zimke. Stolen away. And, hey, kind of a lack of an effort there on the on defense. Didn't really stop the ball. Groos down to Olson. Oh, stolen by the Chargers. Oh, boy. Rebound, Groos. Timeout called by Lyncon Olson. And we're going to go to some of our local sponsors. All right, DuPont, we already did DuPont Pioneer. Let's do CFS, an egg-focused cooperative that turns progress into powerful solutions for their customers. Agronomy, energy, grain, food, and financing. That's CFS, the power of progress. Look for them on Twitter or on Facebook. Smith's Mill Implement Incorporated, Highway 14, Smith's Mill, Minnesota, 507-234-5191. Once again, that's farm equipment in Smith's Mill. Lynch & Sons Farm Drainage, 507-237-6833. Once again, it's Lynch & Sons Farm Drainage, 507-327-6833. They're going to have a lot of good Christmas specials, I can guarantee it. Whistey's Meat Market, North Main Street, Janesville, Minnesota. Closed on Sundays. A lot of times I've had a hankering for some beef sticks or maybe a steak, and I've gone in on Sunday after church. No, closed. So when you're there, Monday through Saturday, purchase early and purchase often. Back to live action here. Bulldogs coming out of the timeout. So, oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, did we lose somebody? Where'd she go? I don't know. I think she got the treat and then she said, "I'm gonna hit the bricks. See ya." I saw them practice that inbound play in practice about a week ago. It almost paid off there for Groos. That's the shot. Oh, it's Bulldogs looking to stop this run here. Get on the board. Olson, the power dribble, fouled by Pearson. And that is the second team foul of the half for the Chargers. Olson will inbound underneath the hoop. Groos for three. Oh, that looked good. Yeah. Yeah, Cords got caught in a bad position there. She tried to do a tip, and she ended up just kind of decking her, the girl boxing her out here. 46-19 our score, 14:28 to go, second half action. Zone being utilized by the Bulldogs. Just a lot of open looks. 49-19. A lot of open looks. And that's going to be, who's it going to be on? Oh, we got Olivia back. Zimke will inbound underneath the basket. Gets it into Groos. Over to Walls, kind of a trap in the corner. Ball on the ground. Jump ball, possession arrow favors the Chargers of MVL. Not the debut or the home opener the Bulldogs had hoped for. Mic check, mic check. Okay, it's good. Hopefully everything's coming in clear at home. 2-3 zone being utilized by the Bulldogs. Oh, the Zimke with a tip. I'm guessing Zimke might have been put in earlier, but she used 2 halves earlier in the night. And Minnesota State High School League rules, you only get 3 halves per night if you are playing on multiple teams, JV and varsity. So they saved her for the second half. 3-pointer is up, rattles out. Oh, I thought there was a little bit of an elbow there. Got away with it. 51-19 our score. Olson, Walls blocked by the Chargers. And Cords is out of bounds. It'll be Charger basketball. Pearson with the ball. Passing it around are the Chargers. Down low. Walls going straight up. Good defense there by Walls. Groos over to Zimke. Zimke, nice pass, tipped away. Oh, it was off of Walls. Walls couldn't handle it. And Wheelock coming in favor of Groos, and King coming in favor of Walls. What's hard to believe is that when, Brielle, a senior, and McKenna, an 8th grader, when Brielle was an 8th grader, McKenna was in 4th grade. So that's quite a gap. The 3 grazes the front iron, and it's a jump ball, and this time it's going to go with the Bulldogs. Bulldogs still looking for those first points of this second half. Having a real difficult time scoring on this defense. Cords stumbles and bumbles her way to the basket. Got tangled up there with a Chargers defender's feet, and Cords breaks the ice here. And that's the first points of and the second half for the Bulldogs. And she gets a steal on the other end. Heading the other way. Wheelock, nice cut, fouled. And good sportsmanship there by number 24 of the Chargers. That's Abby Nelson. Checking to make sure she was okay. And to Zimke. Bounce pass. Stolen away. Zimke's the last ray of hope here. And that might, and one. It will count. Foul will be on Zimke, I believe, her first. And Marzinski heading to the line for the three-point play. Good screen there by King, using the frame, that 6-foot frame. Chargers heading the other way. Baseline pass over to Pearson at the top of the key, still in that zone. It's going to be a foul on Olson. Tried to do the wraparound reach, got caught. Gruss will head back in for the Bulldogs as well as Gertz. Every Bulldog has seen the floor tonight. And Zimke gets a little bit of an ovation as she heads out. First varsity action for the 8th grader. And Cords also heading to the bench. Minnesota Valley Lutheran putting in the subs at this point. 33-point lead, well in hand. A lot of new faces. Nicole Porter coming in for the Chargers. Let's see who else we got. Their number 11, Lexi Fisher. Although they're reserves, they're all juniors, though. So they still have the experience edge on the Bulldogs. Kroll on the floor for the Bulldogs. And good hustle there by King. Gertz for three. It's off. King and Kroll tried to trap her, couldn't. It's out. It's off. And King the board. Almost a travel there. Passes it to Wheelock. Oh, boy. Wheelock trying to draw the contact. Did not get the call, and the layup went up, around, and all around there. Once again, we got Marley Zimke, McKay Erdman, and Kelsey Leffler here at the booth. Kelsey taking over for Olivia, and that's a timeout. And we're going to talk about some of our local sponsors once again. McPherson Crop Management, Agronomy, Technology, and Data Management Services since 1993. East 1st Street, Janesville, Minnesota. Please contact them at 507-234-2224. MCMFarmworks.com. Guardian Energy, LLC, Janesville, Minnesota. 507-234-5000. Crystal Valley for all your agronomy, grain, feed, petroleum, and propane needs. Your local co-op since 1927. www.crystalvalley.coop. They've been a sponsor of Bulldog Athletics for many years now. Check out Crystal Valley since 1927. Here's another one, Dane's Body Works. Full service auto body shop and glass. They work with all insurance providers. www.danesmn.com. They've been great since 1988. And we got a jump ball on the floor here. Going to stay with the MVL Chargers, 10-11 to go. 33-point deficit. Bulldogs only 2 points this half. It'd be nice if they could get this into the 30s rather quickly here. Long two. It's off. Tried to save it. Did Fisher, could not. See if any more subs are on the floor here for the Chargers. I don't see any. Gertz comes away with it. Over to King. Gruss fakes. Nice fake by Gruss. Oh, just couldn't put it up and in. And there's a tumble for it. I think it's going to be Bulldog basketball. Groos for 2. Big skying for the rebound is Cords. There's a scrum for it. Jump ball again. This time Chargers will get the possession. 9:30 to go, second half action here. And unfortunately, we might be at running time here in a little bit. Oh, we're not in a timeout anymore. I know it is. And it looks like the clock. We need to show the clock. There we go. All right. Got the technical issues figured out here, and Johnson will be coming back in. Next dead ball. She enters. $10% on the camera. Yeah, I don't know anything about her camera. She's going to have to try to go to the end, and then when it runs out, it runs out. The good thing is our camera is good, and we'll have it till the very end. If this game goes into 17 overtimes, we're ready. Not looking likely at this juncture, but be nice if the Bulldogs get some points here. Maybe right here. Oh, it's off. It's off. Oh, got to stop ball there. Ooh. I don't know if we're tired but nobody stopped ball. And foul was on Spurgeon, and it looks like a fresh 5 will be coming in for the Chargers here. A lot of subs. Actually, a lot of players that get a lot of playing time. So I wonder if we'll see some of the reserves. And it looks like some of the reserves taking off the warm-ups right now. Big rebound by Lyncon there. Lyncon has re-entered. Olson, it's off. Good defense there by, she traveled. Lyncon forced to travel. Good defense there by Maddie Lyncon. Johnson to inbound to Olson. Big move by Lyncon. Fouled and will head to the line. Lyncon, a sophomore. Fiery player. A lot of heart. Free throw is up. It's in. All right. I saw her parents earlier. I know they're somewhere in the audience. Yeah, they're snapping some photos. And Lyncon gets both. Good for her. And I'm not sure if she scored on varsity last year when she got a couple cups of coffee up there, but possibly her first varsity points at home. I'm not sure if she scored in the MVL game or the Sleepy Eye games or not. Not bad there, and the Bulldogs are just looking for something positive here to close this game on with 6:53 to go in this second half, and we are at running time now. So it looks like Alexis's camera will make it. Big trap. And it's off. Johnson was open. Oh, and wait, good anticipation there by Olson. Good pass. Oh, couldn't finish. Oh, no. Boy, it looked good until the layups. Boy, that looked like it was going to be our best play of the day. Couldn't wrap it up. (56-23) our score. Chargers at the line here. That is number 24. That is Nelson. Kroll coming in for the Bulldogs in favor of Loken. Not a bad job by Loken out there in the minutes she played. Almost a steal there by Wheelock. Cross-court pass. Oh, I thought we could have jumped on that a little bit. Olson firing up a bit out there. Trap defense. Oh, good pass. Good pass and a finish. Great play by the Chargers. Zimke will re-enter the contest. And that's a good look at what everybody's wearing for shoes. Had a good look at the shoes there. Zimke heading in for Wheelock. And we got a brother here. And Mr. Erdman is saying it's time to get up and go. Sister's checking the phone. And we'll see what happens. Do you need to get out? Okay, we'll get you out here. We'll get you out. All right. Okay. Well, looks like I'm taking over. Long two. It's off. Cords the rebound. Over to Zimke. Gruss will be re-entering the contest momentarily. A little over 4 minutes to go, second half. And foul is going to be on Marzinski. Kind of locked the arm of Kroll there. Good camera work there by Marley Zimke, the younger sister of McKenna, who's on the floor right now. Kroll at the line. She made a free throw earlier. And this one does not fall. Oh, she's out of bounds. Subs have come in for the Chargers. Bonnet is in. It's going to go to the Chargers. 60-23 our score. I will update that. We're down to just a few left at the booth. I guess only the strong survive. And we got McKenna, not McKenna, but Marley's at the booth. McKenna's on the floor. Stolen away by Johnson. Oh, a little hard off the glass. And number 5 coming in, Beth Albrecht for the Chargers. She has the ball now. Yep, oh, action faster than we can call it here almost. And stolen away by Zimke? Nope. Oh, lost the handle. Zimke to Gruss. Back to Zimke. Boy, it'd be nice to see Zimke get a bucket here. Closing moments of the game. Blocked, I believe. Good hustle there by McKenna. Zimke. Back up to Gruss. Gruss down to Walls. Passing it around are the Bulldogs. That's a good look for Zimke for 3. Oh, it's off. Oh, boy. The student section would have became unglued if she would have caught that. Or if she would have made that. Minute 30 to go. And Gruss handles the pass. Shot is high. And jump ball. Whose possession? It is Bulldog basketball. With a minute 15 to go, second half. Unfortunately, kind of a lackluster effort here in the second half. Only 4 points for the Bulldogs. I know Coach Olson well, and he's gonna learn from this. His girls are gonna learn from this, and tomorrow will be a new day. And the pass was to Kobe. And Gertz heading back in with 44 seconds left. Not the opener the Bulldogs had in mind here to start the new era of Bulldog basketball. But, you know what? New Richland coming in. Truman coming in. Cleveland coming in soon. Alden Conger, Wem. There's some games coming up at home. You won't want to miss them. I promise you, they're going to probably do a little better job than they did tonight. You know, first time shaking the rust off. This is an exciting season. And, oh, there you go. End on a high note. End on a high note. Three-pointer for Cords. 2-1. Blocked by Zimke at the end there. And our final score tonight is the Minnesota Valley Lutheran Chargers 60. The Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs 26. This has been Jay Semery with another NFHS broadcast. Our thanks to... Wait a minute. What do we got here? What are you saying? Okay. He's not saying anything, and we're out of here. We'll see you next time. Our next home game is on the 4th. New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva coming into town. Bulldogs hoping to do well against the Panthers. And for Jay Semery, we got Alexis Dahlberg, Marley Zimke. Have a great night, and we'll see you on the 4th.